welcome to the Divine Healing Channel. I'm just going to get right into the reading because I'm not really sure what this is about. I mean, I did write down a few things that I thought it could be about, and let me just center first because that's always the most important for spirit. So let me just get that done. I call upon universe consciousness of the highest realms for the highest good of humanity to work through me. Allow me the privilege to channel only for the purest light of source. Allow me to channel in a way that also serves my highest good. I ask the universe protection from negative energies, and I call upon Mother Earth Gaia to ground me and connect to source through me. And with that, if my guides are ready, I just heard we are ready. So that means there's more than one here. Okay, so what I was picking up in the energy, well, first off, Spirit had me put on Purple Flame type healing music, and it's actually called... it's like a karma cleanse, and it removes negative energy. So I don't know why that was important, but every time I close my eyes, I just keep seeing the purple flames. So I'm thinking that it has to do with karma's cleansing and to remove the negative energies. But also before that, before I even had like the music on, I was just sitting in the energy just to feel it out, and I just kept getting this like heavy pressure on my chest. Like, you know, when, I'm sure everybody has felt this at some point in their lives, but you know, when you get that, you know, like that bad news or like shocking news, and you just get that like, you know what I mean, in your chest of just trying to, like, your body's trying to adjust to what your brain is absorbing in. Anyway, it was kind of like that. And then I like life-changing type news is what I wrote down. Yeah. And then I put like that heavy pressure, which is more like an anxiety, I guess. And then it instantly went to like a fear and a dread. And then I had like this weird tension. And so I just figured, okay, that's kind of like the initial shock. That's kind of like the quick things that you go through, and like, you know what I mean? When you get news like that, you go through all those immediate, like you feel it in your body type reaction. And then, but after that, I just got this like feeling like really drained. Like, you know, like when you've actually accepted information and it took like an emotional toll, and then you just have this like exhaustion type feel. That is what I was feeling. So with that, and then I brought down this deck as I was being advised, and one of the cards that popped out is "Don't be afraid." So I thought I would just keep that out just to, you know what I mean, because I did feel that fear. So I'm just going to see how that goes. If that card comes back out, then we'll know that's what it's about. Somebody's in some kind of fear state, which probably is, fear is never a good state to be in, never. And, you know, especially to make any kind of decisions, like, you know what I mean? If you're ever in a predicament in that situation and you just don't have answers, you just simply say, I need to digest this. I need some time. Whether that's a day or two or whatever. But, okay, Spirit, what is it that you want to start with? They keep directing me to the angel numbers here, so I'm going to start with one of them. I don't know if they want more than one. We'll see, I guess. 888, abundance. They're splitting the deck. See how they're splitting that for me? I don't know. There's actually two splits. Sometimes these are messages. Awakening in reverse. Oh, look at that. Achievement is 234, and that's 1321. You might be seeing a lot of these numbers. Like, it's funny how they brought them, but this is this is awareness. Oh, so you're not aware of something. Maybe you're not aware of what fear can actually do. Infinity, yeah, infinity. Ugh, that's fear. You get on that fear track and it just keeps going around and around. Is that what you're trying to say, Spirit? They said, yeah, you get on that fear, get in that fear state. It's really hard to get out of that. Everybody struggles with that when they're getting like hard to deal with news. You just instantly, that's just, it's, well, as they call it, it's like a survival type thing. Relax. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to say why I chuckled if you're going through anything hard, because, not that you're going through anything hard. That's not why I chuckled, but why I chuckled is because it's like the fear is not your reality and all will be okay. And then it came up, relax with a flower, like stop, smell the flowers. It's okay. You know, you don't need to stress out. So somebody is really stressing out about something. And then 1, 2, 3, progress. Yeah, it stops your progress in life. Yeah, that's what fear does. It just keeps you on that wheel of, they want me to read that later. All right, Spirit, these. Okay, I'll just put that there then. I don't know if I need to cleanse any other. Lost so much to be here right now. Moving forward without you. Okay, this might have been shocking news about, you know, separation, sudden separation. Someone could have passed or something. Yeah, rising up is in reverse. It's funny, I wanted to grab for that deck. Is there a card here? They said no, but deep down, not your niggle. Well, that's what made me want to go for it. The past is nothing to offer. Yeah, this might have been something that Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. I don't know. Let's get some more cards out here, Spirit. Find out what that message is. They want another chance with you. This one here. Okay. So rising up in reverse, and they want another chance with you. I think they have, I don't even know. Just say right now, actually. It's weird because sometimes life isn't fair, but that's your chosen journey. Look, I spelled chosen wrong, double O's. That's weird. Spirit, I don't think you want these cards. You're not leaving lines of communication open. Okay. Shoot, I already shuffled that though, didn't I? Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, look, ask your angels and guides. So they're saying leaving lines of communication open, but that was in reverse. They told me I was supposed to take that, and I accidentally put it back in. But the next card that came out is suffering the consequences from another's actions. Ask your angels and guides. Yeah. See here? You're not starting over with this person or this energy. You've received some achievements and you're not going back into that. But I don't know what that has to do with those. Well, I suppose that those feelings that I was feeling in the beginning, you would, they were holding you back. Yes, Spirit. Being in that kind of energy would hold you back. You made me stop caring. That's why you don't want anything to do with them, because they made you stop caring. You're not letting this person be in your energy. I think that's what the rising up is, what they mean in this situation. Well, in the past is nothing to offer. I just split the deck again. Yeah, because that person was holding you back. Look at that. And unexpected messages, phone, text, or email. Just like I said, when you got something, some kind of sudden news or unexpected news, when you get that bad feeling. Yeah, well, trying to love you is painful. They're trying to, oh yeah, they are. They're trying to split that there. Let me see. I am alone, but I'm not lonely. Yeah, I think you've turned to spirit, because they're saying, like, ask your gods and angels. So if you're asking, that means you've been talking to them, waiting for someone like you. But that was in reverse. You say you love me, but that's in reverse. But your angels, they do love you. Look, and guardian angels came out again. That's why you said we. Okay, so that's angels and guides, and then your guardian angels. They came out twice from this deck. I didn't even realize I had 2 cards in that deck. Okay, you're heavily supported by angels here. My dog has all these allergies. If you hear any weird things, it's because my dog has really bad allergies, and she's like always like scratching and digging at herself, and she's on like heavy antibiotics right now because she gets these like skin infections, and it's terrible to live with her, and she's miserable living with it. Oh yeah, I forgot what they told me, that what deck. I meant to bring these out before. Just I don't know. I just can't seem to keep my head screwed on straight lately. I don't know what's going on. But I certainly felt drained. So I don't know if it's this energy here that has drained you. But your guardian angels are here. Yeah, they're just, while they're here, they're like, relax. We're here. Don't you worry. You're suffering from another person's actions, but we're here. Transits, climate. Look at the human in that. Pluto and Gemini. Cross-pollinate, rebirth. This one's a rebirth, and this is a pollinate. I don't know, Spirit. You want this one? I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. So the past couple readings, I know this is something that I tend to do with Spirit, and I don't mean to. Like, honestly, I don't. I don't know what it is, but they'll pull out the cards, and then sometimes I just shove them right back into the deck, and they're just like, hey. And we had a little conversation about that a little while ago, and I'm just like, yeah, I got to make sure I don't do that. And here I am almost trying to do that. Like I'm actually like fighting it. So I'm starting to wonder if something is going on. Ascendant entrance. Okay, I don't know exactly what those cards mean. I want to see what that one, because this is the one, climate. I have never even seen that card before. I know what rebirth is. I mean, obviously rebirth, it's you know, starting over. And that's basically what you're doing here. I mean, you're not going back into this. Cross-pollinate. I don't know what that is either. So 55. I'm just going to quickly look at this here. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets, from geometric relationships to one another, they create transits. The astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in our natal chart, that transition planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transitioning planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. So they're saying here, the action, this situation is in flux and surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Yeah, because this is a rebirth here too. Yeah, okay. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important, either the relationship will last a long time or it may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking, like that it's going to be teaching lessons. People that walk into your life I read that, sorry. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There is no volume control on this card energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. And that's why it says, ask your guides and your angels. Not even joking, holy. Wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life. And that can be scary. That's why Don't Be Afraid came out. And I was actually writing a lot of this stuff down, like the anxiety, like things coming in suddenly. Even though life is an ever-moving circus, you do not control the people and events transitioning your life. Now that you are in complete control of your response to the transit, choose wisely. Yeah, see, they're talking about all that mindful stuff. And if you've been following along with any of my videos, or if you've ever done any kind of mindful book, or there's different little things that you can get to, like practices is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So the rebirth, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what we know. What rebirth is, just something, letting go, removing the old. And it's Pluto too. Oh, look at that. It's a ruler of Scorpio and is a powerful planetoid that takes 248 years to traverse the zodiac. Okay, so action. Pluto calls on these actions: first, to dig deep; second, to be willing to transform; and third, to use power wisely. So this could be for a Scorpio, and because there's Gemini here too. It says here, most myths connected to Pluto, god of the underworld, have two major characteristics. One is to descend into the underworld to return reborn, and the other who either sends souls down to the underworld to greet them on arrival. What is this? Both sides of these myths, the use of abuse of power and the willingness to be reborn again into their empowered divine self, describes Pluto's influence. Pluto is a lord of mining, receiving valuables, and deep into within the earth. Okay, I don't really know what any of that is. Examine your power. Step out of the power struggle and into self-empowerment. That's what they're talking about. Yeah. Pluto's shadow side can bring an obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. Pluto plays hardball to get a guide for this realm if needed. Pluto asks you, in the face of life and death, why are you here? It isn't a rhetorical question. Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find the answer. Yeah. So I think this has to do with like a Scorpio and a Gemini even. Number 3. Yeah, that they're talking about all self-reflection and to be willing to transform. Because, you know, you might be holding on to the past. Somebody might be holding on to the past, not even realizing that they're doing it. This is a symbol of a pair of twins conversing. Gemini asks us to weave a web of connections and build networks with humor and all forms of communication. Oh, look, this mutable air sign is ruled by Mercury and is connected to the lungs, shoulders, hands, and nerves. Gemini purpose is to disperse ideas like milk thistle in the spring. Yeah, they're talking about like planting seeds and stuff like that. So that's like, that has to do with the rebirth too, because it's like you're changing your mindset. Again, it goes back to that mind thing. And then the challenge here, it says the situation may be more complex than you think. So be willing to dig in. You want to go out? Oh, watch out now. Don't roll over your toes or something. Oh. Where was I? Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified as it encourages breadth rather than depth, birth rather than death. So you have to add the depth consciously. The gift, Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal singlehood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back in equilibrium if we just let all parts communicate, help the unoppressed feelings, persons, and elements within the community be heard. Okay. I don't know what that even means. But Spirit usually has some kind of plan for all of this, so I'm just going to go with the flow here. What do you want, Spirit? This is the Energy Oracle. Mental clarity, yeah, and that's what they're talking about. Get that mental clarity. Wisdom of the Magi, yeah. Relaxation, look at that. And look, you got the card relax up here. Peaceful pursuits, happy times. Yeah, so you get Ascendant Masters came out too. Devoted spirits and specific intentions. Yeah. This is what they're asking you to do. Just go into that relaxation while you're going through these like transits, right? What's going on here? My cards are Lift again. Okay, Spirit. All right, so you just want the one card. Creating balanced, centered energy and self-care. Kinship, community, your group. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they're talking about. They want you to build these relationships outside of this kind of energy. So you can have like peaceful pursuits and happy times instead of this drama-filled life where you're suffering the consequences of someone else's actions. Whoa, what's that, Spirit? Elementals. Nature spirits, the 4 elements, yeah. The elementals. That's being in nature for sure. Sensitivity and strength. Tapping the forces within. Yeah, I keep hearing them say you can use the elementals. Oh. Decisions, predictive guidance, prophets and ancient seers. Archangel Phanuel. Hope, optimism, and new beginnings. Okay, Spirit, what is it that you want? Yeah, it's time to do that heart healing. When you go through all the, like, when they're bringing up this transits card, they're talking about how, like, people are coming and going from your life, and it can be, even though they kind of talk about it like it's just, that's normal and accept it and all that, but that is a very painful situation to go through, and that has to be cleansed, and because even though you might have love for somebody and they're not in your life anymore, the problem is, like, because you're not with them and you're wanting to be with them, it leaves like a pain. So you have like this, you know what I mean? So it creates, that pain creates like a negative energy. So to face it and deal with that pain, it's best just to work through it. Yeah. Yeah, power, truth, connection. Yeah, see, they're bringing up the angels again. See, it's all about the angels. Look, and then Zed Keel comes out too. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. So whatever is going on, like, there's a lot of angels here. A lot. Shamanic healer. Cleansing, attunement, and you know what? That's what's going on right now. They're doing a cleansing with this music. So if you're listening to it, this is going to help you cleanse some of that away. They want me to read the angel card. 420. What good comes out of standing still? There's nothing wrong with planting deep, stable roots. Yeah, see, and they're talking about the pollinate, that's what they're talking about, the seeds of all the communication, to have better communication. And I think they're talking about for you to have better communication with your guardian angels, to ask them, go to them. They're going to give you the best information anyway and lead you in the right direction always. But everything in nature continues to grow, to stretch toward greater heights, nourish your soul, break free from the stagnation, take the risk. Your potential is limitless. And I even said about the planting the seeds with this card, and then that's what that relax card is. Well, I guess I should have figured that with the flower, and then they brought the bees out. That's cool. I didn't even realize that until this very moment. Good health and daily wellness habits, turning off freedom from past restraints, and progression and change. Yeah. That was a good card, Spirit, because that did kind of just, what is it that you're talking about? There has to be these ones here. disruption. Sadness, yeah. And that's, we were just talking about that heart healing, the sadness. When you lose people from your life. But, you know, sometimes you just, things just are not going to work out. You know, sometimes people come in like, you know, like they say, that saying that goes, for a reason, a season, or for life. And that's what that card there, that transits card, was talking about. Yeah. Ghost. Yep. Yeah. Disruption. Protection. Yep. See? They, I don't know if you've ghosted this person, or you've ghosted them, or they've ghosted you, but it created some kind of disruption in your life for sure. And that's why I was getting all that weird, oh, that goes down here, all that weird energy there in the beginning. But the elementals and the gods and the angels, they're all saying like, you're protected. You can just come to us and we will help you. Yeah. Live in creativity as well, right? You'll get all these new ideas, and that's what new beginnings are. They're just like, you know, leave the past behind, stay in hope, optimism, new beginnings, and have some creativity. Maybe you're really skilled at something and you haven't done it in a long time. Okay. Angels of the 7 chakras. Anxiety. And you know what? I even wrote down that word, anxiety. Look, even in big letters, look, anxiety, the fear and the dread. Yeah, because you feel that in your body. And you know what? And that's why I was saying, because I could feel it like I felt that pressure like on my chest and stuff. So you can feel that, right? You could feel it in your body. You can feel that in your chakras. Like you get that sick feeling in your stomach. You get that pressure on your chest. Like, yeah, those are your chakras reacting. Yeah, comfort. Look, and seeing how, like, look, this angel here, they're saying self-acceptance, compassion, forgiveness. And see how he's like holding his heart with all that, you know, bringing comfort. And look, he's even holding a flower. Yep. And you know what? The bee, and then the bees are on the flower. Then there's a flower there. Yeah. Yeah. And there's, they're talking about a lot of, well, peace again. Yeah. Peaceful pursuits. Yeah. They're talking a lot about bringing yourself peace and comfort, and relax, all that stuff. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah. The trust. That's hard to do, though, especially, oh, my dog. Come. Okay, hold on. I have an interruption. Okay, sorry for the interruption, but the dog wanted to go out, and I just... Okay, so we were talking about the trust, right? And how, you know, trust is hard when you've been crapped on, you know? They asked me to bring down the inner child deck, so I'm going to read that and then I'm going to close the reading. So really, I guess basically it's all about letting go, and I guess not really so much letting go, but just accepting how the change is important, no matter how painful that could be. But then I guess you have to figure out, like, why are you so triggered? Why do you have so much anxiety? So trying to find that, you know, while you're trying to have this self-acceptance and, you know, cleansing and find this attunement, like the angels here, like, you know, this, it's a lot when you're going through that kind of grief, you know what I mean? And it is a grief. But you have to, I guess that's what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're going through that, it's easier, I guess, to like look inside and go, okay, so why am I so triggered? Why am I so upset about this person leaving my life, or that person leaving my life, or, you know, the separation or whatever it is? Like, Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. Yeah, you could be carrying around things thinking that you're responsible for things when you're not. You know, like, your first and foremost is to be responsible to yourself and provide whatever it is that you need. If it's mental healing, physical healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, well, and speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. And that really, you know, that's when you're looking in. Like, I did a reading actually that talked about when you look in, and when you look in, you need to look in with kindness in your heart towards yourself, because you know, we all do it, that we go into this like blame thing. Like, you know, oh, if I did this or if I would have done that, things might have been different. Yeah, just say yes to you for once. Yeah, now it is time to be open and receive. Yes, receive your own love. Absolutely, Spirit. Oh, and they got it split again. So let me see what they want here. Spend time in nature, and that's what I did say earlier about being in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. Yes, Spirit. It's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. Yes, that is absolutely for sure, for sure. Okay, you want me to cut this again? Okay, you want me to cut this again. Keep that bottom one though, yeah? And listen. Your inner child has something to say. And that's what I was talking about. Like, find out why you're triggered. Like, what makes you triggered? Get lost. Fall deep into the realm of imagination. That's that creativity they're talking about. Yeah. There you go. Speak to yourself with kindness. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay. They said just one of these angel cards here. Just one though this time, yeah? Because that's it. This is the one. Be present. Dwelling on the past. Look, and it's right here. The past is nothing to offer. Dwelling on the past or future keeps us from experiencing the infinite creative power of now. When you make a conscious choice to be fully present in each moment, you open yourself up to the endless possibilities of the universe, and magic works its way into your life. And that's what they were talking about when the cards were coming out, and they were saying how the mindfulness is living in the now. Yeah. Reaching out. Share your concerns, insecurities, and fears with those you love and trust. And they're talking, I think, about the angels and God, because, you know, they're the ones that will never betray you, because they have your map of, you know, what you're supposed to be doing here on earth. Nothing is so dark that it cannot be talked about. Be courageous and reach out. You may discover that others have had similar feelings and experiences. You may also realize that you are very much valued and loved. Okay, with that, Spirit, I'm going to close this reading. So thank you, all the energies that have come to deliver this beautiful message. I hope this has helped somebody in their journey of healing and understanding, maybe giving you a little bit of information that you can expand on and find your own path to, you know, speak kinder to yourself. And that mindful stuff, it really does work. And being in nature, that really does help a lot too. Honestly, it really does. So with that, I hope you have a good day.